This is where we tend to see GIANTX shine within the Spotlight series, but jawgemo picking up the first.
Well, around trying to get more information. Slow push towards the B site as Runner takes the advanced position. Finds another frag. Westside getting that plant. G2 waiting for that attack on this post-plant opportunity for GX.
I love the information that Joliinaa is able to get here for GX, though. You know, being able to push up towards top. G2 are aware that they need to clear out this angle.
Oh, up again. It's working out really well for GX. The rotation looks like they might try to go to that B site, but still slow. Waiting to see what information they can get. They haven't had a ton of it, and the smokes will drop. That may be the commit. Westside, oh, gone. Tried for that plant. They knew exactly where he was. And now the nades come out as well. Runner and Westside. That duo links up and evens things up for GX. Holding on the site, Westside takes another down. And this one looking good for GX. They got the spike back. G2 forced out.
Really nice adjustments here coming out from GIANTX. Look at the positioning here right now as well. And for G2, looking to ensure that they're going to be able to play this 2v3 together. Valyn to actually find himself isolated.
A couple of close ones before during Spotlight series. Taking a look, got the first one, but took a couple of nicks as well, running out of time. Just going to keep looking. Well, you've committed for it now. You could still leave and save. That may be what she does here.
Yeah, Miyori gonna look for this chance to catch Mimi out, though the turret to provide a little bit of that assistance at the very least, so not making this bonus throughway.
I hear the footsteps now. GX aware of it, turning quickly, but still getting popped. Mimi got the drop on them. GX, while they weren't expecting it initially, they were able to get a couple of kills, but whoa, Vania!
I know Vania can hit those shots with the Sheriff. It is insane. She was flashed there as well. No one checking.
And trying to smoke off those lanes, but G2 are on site. jawgemo pop with the showstopper. Looking and going through Mound. jawgemo will pick up one. Joliinaa going down in a heap. Smoke on the entry over to C. jawgemo starts to push out. They've held them down. G2 second round. Stuffed again. Just waiting for that moment they know they can go. They might think about leaving B. But no, util comes out. Get a couple of trades. G2 happy to play for the retake. Westside will get that plant. All of G2 are still up. And here we go, Thrash for Westside looking. And I don't think, oh wait, got one?
Himself.
Oopsies. Not exactly how you wanted that one to work out. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. G2, I don't even think they know how out of sorts GX are. Still gonna be tough to get onto site. Mosh pit was thrown out. They can't push immediately on the backside. Mimi actually finding another kill and rotation on the back three. Little look through tree. GX catching G2 out a little bit. Purpo going through, sliding in, picking up a couple on G2, and now a 3v5 retake situation for G2.
There's a great entry there from Purpo. Valyn looking to possibly get the drop on these tree players here, but the flash to go out to deny him that ability to take that swing.
Little pop, and Mimi able to take Joliinaa down. Still though 3v4. And the Killjoy ult will come out to try to get GX off this point. To sit underneath, Runner may just try to play it before it pops. Runner gone. Valyn got it. And now Mimi will go for that defuse. It'll be a quick rush in for GX. And all of a sudden they get dropped, but Purpo comes around. Purpo! Anybody to bite over on the A side, but rush through tree, G2. And they don't seem willing to util dump. They seem to know how GX want to play it. With looks on both sides, when you're hearing noise all over the map, G2 happy to hold on with that Viper's pick going down.
He's forced on an island here, right? Stuck completely alone on site. If he backs up, it will be right into Runner, who's just crossed past him. And now this should be a free site here for GX, and Runner continues to push forward, deny this waterfall space to G2.
G2 gonna run right into the guns. Runner getting a little bit of an assist as well. Execute it perfect.
A little bit of that information. She had heard 1 to 2 players earlier in the round outside of Mound. Now the stack leaning over towards this A site here on the side of G2.
Vania is sitting at the top of Mound as well. Maybe a crunch move for G2. The push over towards Rubble and onto the A site. GX will take it. They have conserved those ultimates as well. The Thrash available, Overdrive available. As through the smoke, get a couple. Runner wants them to dare to push. Actually, Runner's gonna be the one to push. Caught it out, but still got fragged. Well, the aggression does not pay off for you. It's a 2v2 now on the site. Another trade, 1v1. Vania, last left, sitting right above, but got edged. Should be interesting, but the attacking side, you've been able to adjust to G2's game. You've been able to at least keep this an even affair. Hopefully we'll get one more round before the end of the half. G2 give the plant, but have all 5 ready. They got 1 down on GX. Purpo out of the game. G2 waiting for that push-up. Well, they took you down, and now a 3v5 hold. You get 2, you make it a 2v3. GX, hang on, get a showstopper to the face, making it a 1v1. Westside versus Valyn with the Killjoy ult, forcing it out. Now you can move back in.
He's gonna find that information here as well.
Try to slide back and just patient on the shot. You do get 1 for your effort, Mimi.
And that was the signal for G2 to push forward on C, right? Knowing that Miyori would be alone on site, maybe even giving up the site in full to play that 4v4 retake.
Force them out as well. So G2 immediately going top of site as well. Utility to try to get a little bit of that information. They grabbed what they wanted out of it though. Play right outside that C site. GX taking it. Paranoia out as well. They'll start that defuse and they'll start picking them off. Joliinaa goes down though. It's a 2v2. G2 trying to get back in front of it and get 1. Can they get 2? A little peek on the defuse, but it's not. Or maybe feeling that push a little bit. That gives that crucial information again. Especially in this round, the gimme round for G2. Gotta feel good about it, but of course, 2 went down quickly on the shots. Mimi and Valyn are off the board. Give GX a chance here.
Valyn went down to a shorty.
It feels a little bad for them. These trades are working out. GX, all of a sudden, Trent, all by himself. Sitting on the site, GX will have to push it. Does Trent have a little bit of magic in here with him? You got rifles in the hand of GX. They do a little jump.
30 seconds
Patience for G2. And we'll start the slow crawl forward. Trying to push through door maybe. And find the pick there. They're the ones getting picked though. Runner taking down Valyn and taking another down. Without Mimi, without Valyn.
Time.
Got 3v4. The Thrash coming out as well. Will get shot, but Joliinaa will come out. It was all a bait. Trent will get the plant, but doesn't matter. But the 2v3, jawgemo and Trent, well, those are the 2 you certainly would want on that hold. Coming around again on the spike. Nice trade from Westside.
24 health.
Trent's gone. All left is jawgemo. Jawgemo showstopper, popped it across. Now underneath. Jawgemo's got to push it. Not allowed.
GIANTX.
Ooh, Purpo. Show your hand too early.
Oh,
Purpo.
Just a pixel.
All you need, easy as you like. And pull off again the picks. Name of the game here in round 18 for GX. G2, they needed something a little more valuable. Maybe they'll get it post-plant, but it's a 3v5 hold. They couldn't hold on the 2v4 earlier. It's been a consistent disadvantage. Purpo has weakened the front line. Can the rest of the team sortie out and take the rest of them? Purpo might find all of them. Gets a little bit of help from Joe. Let's see what G2 got. Throw out the util. Try for a quicker push, but a little sneaky peek from Runner will pick. Calling the units, but you see GX also making sure there wasn't a quick rotate onto B. G2 have shown now. It's the C push. Valyn actually taking 1 down, making it a 3v4 affair. G2, ooh, got caught. We'll have to pick that spike back up. Jawgemo trying to get it, but GX keep running back in. Joliinaa taking down Jawgemo. They're simply not letting G2 have space to play. Vania now has to try. The spike has changed hands a couple of times. They simply can't get that plant down. And G2 get completely stuffed. Vania for G2. Not just in this tournament, but also on Gozen. And Vania misses the shots. Miyori bringing it to G2 early. Just need one more round to take map number 1. G2 will look at Mound. Get a couple of util dumped out, but those smokes will force G2 to have to weigh paranoias. It's a fight for Mound. And oh, wait a minute, jawgemo's the pitcher. And how about that, throwing strikes right over it. And G2, that's the best round they've had in a while. With a 4v1, they're staying alive on Lotus.
Spike planted.
They are. A lot of money to work with here, though, for Miyori, so gonna try and see if she can do a little.
And it'll be a quick, aggressive hold onto Mound for GX. G2 giving another look at it. Bot comes out, and G2 flood in. There's the first frag. Trent picks them up, jawgemo gets another. Showstopper through the door. And, well, not gonna get anything out of it, but will prevent anyone from walking through. See Purple moving back quickly. Actually works out for G2. They get 2 of those picks on GX. Will flood out and look for a rotation.
Knowing with all that noise being made as well, and the lockdown going out, that GX should be, rotated closer to that C side. But they're not gonna expect Miyori to be walked up so close here.
And got fragged for it, but can't keep it going. jawgemo.
Entire time. At this
You
point,
saw how G2, like jawgemo,
as
didn't.
much of that utility as we've seen previously.
And will at least, G2 will be alerted if they do end up pushing it. They'll actually rotate right through after that Nightfall comes out. Now G2, slowly looking. jawgemo sees them as well as Mimi just avoiding getting picked under Mound. Still will runner. Sprints out, gets a couple of frags. Wants to end this map right now. Give G2 the confidence of that 10th round win. A 3v5. The Killjoy ult trying to force them out, but G2 are able to stay back a little bit.
Still got a thrash
flush them
too.
out on C. And jawgemo goes down, looking more and more like GX's map. Thrash finding the mark, finding everybody, and that will clean it up. Runner will get the defuse. GX will.
We'll be looking for more opportunities to take those firefights together. You can already see westside is pushed all the way out towards showers. Meanwhile, G2 try to entry in short.
They will get through. We'll start
Spike planted.
the retake for GX. Immediately throw those flashes out. Joliinaa happy to find that first frag. But still an even affair, and still no real push for GX yet, being held back in showers. Westside will have to wait it out. jawgemo watching that angle. Actually getting naded out will be a quick read through the smoke, through the shower, and jawgemo goes down to Purple. Westside also still holding and can't find it. Valyn another trade. Time starting to tick for G2. Well, they were able to rip 4 straight rounds even after losing the bonus before. jawgemo comes out and puts 2 in the dirt. And, well, you tried to jump and find the cover. Unfortunately for you, somebody was waiting on the other side. G2 still have agent advantage, though. 4v2 with the plant will make this type of retake hard. But GX are sitting right next to the spike. Joliinaa put a wrench in the eco plans last round, but won't have any tools of earlier on.
Just to peek into hookah there. Then you've also got the fact that the Trailblazer gonna go out. Actually spots out Miyori right underneath.
Miyori will find one, tracking the jump. Still, the trade works out 3v3. And that's enough for G2 as they dump the util, zone everybody out. jawgemo gets another frag. Purple sitting through window, just gonna pop a couple through the smoke and get peeked through the smoke. jawgemo, comfortable round for him. Joliinaa sitting back, and good night. Cycling into those ults. They have a lot of util available for them this round. Miyori's been great on getting those first frags, and this time she's got the follow-ups right behind her.
I love that play. That trap outside of hookah, set in lane, and now they have that spike in hand.
Gonna be tough to wrench this one out. Valyn not gonna find the peak on Joe. Holding on to that, and needs to trade every time. Does she get one here? Viper covering, and nobody even looks towards. And Miyori gonna back up 2 for her effort. And all of a sudden, what should have been a crash through window is halted real short. And this is gonna make life a lot easier for Runner. Trying for those little short peaks. Also trying to peep the plant, move around, showstopper comes out, and you're gone. Purple finds the frags. Miyori continues to deliver that value. Seekers get blown apart on the attempted entry into short. jawgemo will find that first frag. It's trade from Purple. Does find the initiator kill. G2 just pulling out and gone. Westside on the jet. Finds another push, and G2 push.
Joliinaa is here with the rest of the team. Stacked on the other side of the map. Purple gonna be the faster rotate.
Really leaning towards that A side. I think Valyn heard them leaving initially. Made the call, but GX right there with them.
Spike planted.
Plants down for G2. Hold through showers. Valyn holding from there. Has not left that spot in a while. Mimi finding a crucial pick, evening up the agent advantage. Purple coming through. Joliinaa actually got another kill. And now GX gonna come out onto site. Force G2 back. Mimi, nothing she can do with the wall up. No eyes, waiting, and goes down in a heap. Joliinaa having quite the map here early
Really
on.
good repositions from him as well. Not able to find that first one. Oh!
Hello, Purple. How about that? You wanted the Purple versus jawgemo. And Purple wins another one. Not the first time he's gotten the frag early on jawgemo. Still, G2 will get that plant. And despite the disadvantage, trying to push through. And Purple has his way with it. The Viper Pit still up. Valyn still up. We'll have to hold it for as long as possible, but goes down. Runner finding it.
You see Purple being pulled for a rotation here. Actually prompts Miyori to throw down this Viper's Pit. They're hoping to push G2 back over towards A, where the op is still lying in wait.
What do G2 want to do? Still looking towards that B. Little flash as well. jawgemo to play this as aggressively as he can. Miyori flushed out by the grenades. Everybody in for the window. Trades a little bit. Still a 3v3. Nobody with a distinct advantage. Orbital strike goes down. Delaying it. Purple finding jawgemo in the face with a showstopper, but Trent comes up big time with a couple of frags. And showstopper on jawgemo. Trent in a crucial round for G2. This one doesn't get too out of hand, but Miyori continues to find those initial picks. We'll take the trade and it push out. Down B long for Westside and company. That would be the response as G2 immediately go to take the site. We'll have to hold here from Garden onwards.
Planted.
Still have that Thrash available here for Mimi though. It's gonna come out, looking to push these players off the long angle. Shut it down though at the very least.
Sit back on it a little bit. Don't give him a chance to leap at you. Sitting in, sitting through, fragging him. Hello, Valyn. Waking up in the map. Now a 2v3 situation and turns into a 1v3. Joliinaa gonna find one. Not gonna find any more. GX may have a good look through showers onto A site.
Well, it's jawgemo alone, right? They're playing that stronghold on B, allowing them to fully walk out in A. Information given at the very least. jawgemo to go down there. That's tough. Now lacking some of that information for G2, but you have two players who also look to TP over. It'll be a full flank retake here from G2.
G2 lose the front line.
I don't know if they expect...
Wait a minute. Oh, well,
They do.
through the portal.
They're ready for it.
Absolutely, GX showing their colors here on the first pistol of the second half. And seen that sort of response from G2 that can rip all those round wins. And it will start with those frags. Mimi, a great response from Runner's entry. Taken down 2.
She's got the spike as well.
Get flushed out. Rest of GX want to respond quickly. Through the smoke, and well, Miyori found out. Met her end through Vania. That spike still on the ground. GX waiting for the chance to grab. Dump the util, updraft as well to try to catch that info. They don't see anyone in showers. They pulled off. The 2v4, though, will be a difficult.
But they're not going to give a chance to Purpo and to Westside to find any of those openings. It's crazy, too.
And making this one a almost impossible affair for Westside. Talk about the critical round for G2. This is the one. You don't want Westside to get the advantage on you. Shot the Dizzy, shot the player, but on the side of G2. GX look through short, and Mimi push through showers and short a little harder. GX are still looking for that push. No, strong through U-Haul. GX show their hands, and it's time for the chips to fall. Vania dropping another one, holding U-Haul down. GX will get the plant. Vania hoping that they push. May have to peek across herself. It's the standoff. Who's gonna find that win? It is, of course, Vania, but got the trade. Joliinaa came on the other side. Runner's got it. 1v1. Runner. And on the other side, Mimi has been holding.
Timing.
Looking around. Ooh, the shot come through. Runner already had some of it blocked off. Runner just has to play for time. Mimi,
this.
sooner or later has to get the push. Gets flashed and can't get it done. Down long. Again, a strong presence for G2 on the B side. Showstopper comes out for Purpo. Orbital strike gonna force him back. That may deny the Showstopper entirely. Vania also getting the pick. And G2 looking a lot better this time around. Trent on the other side, picking up. Allen holding through U-Haul. Try to prevent that push through short, but GX get a couple of frags. It's Purpo taking down jawgemo and Trent. Everybody's starting to fall on G2 again. They can't find a way to stack things. Valyn, hopefully to hold them down, but also goes down in a heap. And all that's left is Vania.
It's a really nice change to be granted a gun or not into this next round. So
and Joliinaa together. Looking through the wrong way. Vania will let one go to secure the frag, secure a couple of frags. And that's not how they overconfidence from GX, who know that they have map 2 in hand. There's a huge first frag. Miyori going down by Trent. We'll need some more, and that's not what they wanted. Purpo getting the kill. Orbital strike for flushing U-Haul. G2 forced back onto site. Smokes are down. GX looking for that A site. Showstopper. Hopper. jawgemo goes down. Westside found it. They got the raise frag as well on the Showstopper, but hold on a second. Valyn's not quite done. Just made this a 2v2 affair.
Has a Viper's Pit available if they want to zone out towards that spike there as well. You've got Trent on that flank, but Joliinaa to clean up Valyn. All up to Trent with the guiding light in hand.
Got the call. That's where they may be sitting, but looking at U-Haul and the map. Purpo played it on Lotus. We do get started with map number 3, and it immediately starts with the first pick, Westside, taking down jawgemo. Jawgemo will get nothing here on the first pistol.
No, but it's a quick pivot over towards Garage. You know, happy to allow C to be taken here by G2, GX. They've been really good on those retake protocols in particular as well, especially with how you see them now clearing out that flank, looking to flood in together and forcing out a lot of this utility into the post plant very early on after that spike was initiated.
And nice aftershock in order to keep them out. GX don't have an easy way in, but nobody able to get through. Finally, there's G2 wiping the board clean. Westside thought maybe that look initially got that first pick on jawgemo. Thought, oh boy, more of the same, more GX winning pistols. But no, G2 win their second pistol of the match.
Look for it, more of a quick hit towards this B side at the very least. Jawgemo to get stunned as well to find that space. So much map control here for GX.
G2 will find a little freedom through Garage.
30 seconds left.
But GX will be aware of it quickly. Miyori sitting down C-long. As G2 try to take site, they aren't looking at Miyori, and again, the value created through Miyori's ability to just stay out of the sight lines of G2. Vania getting that plant down, but the bodies are dropping on G2's side. Only one player left. What can Valyn do?
Here for Haven to be able to even make that read.
There you go, Valyn.
Got beamed.
Love the ragdoll. Was absolutely effective in describing how exactly that one felt for GX. And G2 just get to push right through after getting a couple of those early frags. Joliinaa will hopefully create a little bit of magic.
It's been a lot of that early control, especially towards the middle. They counter out with a flash. A bit of a different story because, you know, Miyori only has a sheriff there that she's fighting back with, but even with the Vandal in hand, it would have been completely caught out.
Just avoiding some of that gunfire. G2 actually finding a bit of resistance post-plant. Leaving the site quickly. We'll hope to hold here. One smoked out. Vania holding the short angle. Jiggle peek to try to get a little bit of information. So many smokes down. Hunter's Fury comes out for G2, and more bodies drop for GX. Runner, the only one left, sitting right inside the smoke. Hope he can get a couple. You know he's right there. Just a matter of time.
He's still got Purpo on the other side of the map, right? Runner, even being able to catch out valyn, that lurk over towards mid. And a reposition here for Purpo. jawgemo, fast lane up to allow that entry onto site.
GX waiting for it. Rolling Thunder coming out. We'll get a couple of stuns down. And the counter Rolling Thunder. G2, Trent forced to wait, but he should be good to go as soon as they start to peek, and they are looking his way. Finally get the trade. A 1v2 on B. Also a look through garage. They get a look, and Purpo finds the first frag. But westside actually going down on the trade. A perfect entry for G2. They're happy with what they've got. Rotation over to the A side.
They know Vania's up here.
And will actually catch her. Purpo finding the frag, and it will be the A side plant attempt. G2 get it down. Trent looking for that info, knows they gotta be coming soon, and there they all are. Well, GX, no more tricks up your sleeve. You gotta make sure you know where you're looking, otherwise, G2 wipe you.
Fight forward into a lobby. 4 players waiting on the other side.
And that's what you needed to see. You needed to see that aggression and Purpo getting those frags. But a push up through short, and valyn all of a sudden actually gets taken down there. Thought maybe he might end up taking control of the site himself. Still, it's a 1v2 scenario for GX. Miyori, can she clutch it out?
Timing here is important for Miyori.
One enemy remaining.
G2 wanted to meet, and you found out real quick. This just became really winnable for Miyori.
Oh, both reading into this so well.
Holding that short side angle and popped without those frags. Has not been successful on the defensive half. An overdrive popped. Trent taking that util down, getting the plant down on the C side. Everyone rotating. valyn didn't take too much damage. valyn, shorty. Oh, no, won't get it. Purpo takes it down, but not before he got a lot of damage off. And wow, a lot of util out. Purpo forced back after getting paranoid on it. jawgemo takes another one down. It's looking like G2's round. Definitely G2's half. 10.
And now swapping sides here. Miyori with the first pick.
They responds west side. Keeps the agent advantage as well. A crucial pistol round if there ever was one for GX. And you got a couple of maps to play with. Surely you'd love just to end it here in Paris. At a 3-0, but G2 are looking towards map number 4. GX have the hold. They get picked. Trent tried a little jiggle peek with jawgemo. jawgemo gets some support. It's all about the support, the distraction. Yeah, looking at the neon, but you gotta be paying attention to the Sova. Westside gets another one. 1v1. Trent, barely any health. And oh, there you go. valyn actually moving back. And there it is, util dumped out. GX take control of the site. G2 trying the pincer movement, but a little push from GX out through the smoke, and Breach met their end. G2 get a couple of crucial kills there. Vania and valyn getting involved, but still, agents are even. And a little advantage now onto GX. GX holding onto that site. G2 forced to flush back. Here comes jawgemo out in front of that B site. Gunfights. Going G2's way, jawgemo.
Nice paranoia, forcing them off with that long angle.
Oh, now Purpo, you just got absolutely clipped. And good night to ya. Jawgemo picking up another kill. That may force things into a difficult situation. G2 have the agent advantage holding this A-long side, but Miyori online has a little bit of help from westside, but Miyori leading the charge here and pushing this one up, leaving Vania all by herself. Nothing instantly. Slowly but surely, GX will make the push and will get picked. Jawgemo taking purple down. While still there, they're just getting caught. Nothing they could do, Miyori. The last left, and there's no util. At least flushes him out, but those just sitting on top of short Vania. Will at least find a trade. Still, Jawgemo wanting to play aggressive on that operator. Hang on a second, westside finding his way up the ramp will go down. Slow peek, G2, Jawgemo. Never one to wait too long. That Killjoy ult not going to get much that they were hoping for. It's G2's map. To begin. Trent went absolutely nuts last round, or last map, if you will. Will be Runner actually taking down that first frag. Trent does respond.
Over towards this A site where I don't think they're necessarily going to expect there to be two players posted up here. Be a solo engagement for Miyori to find, but this round looking pretty tough for GX to come back into.
Oh, G2. Westside can't find it. Would have been a critical pick. Could have flipped this round. Early on in Icebox, it is G2's where the GX in the first map and a half were winning every pistol. Not the case this time. At least G2 have the advantage. Purple hoping to get a peek, and G2 will oblige. Little look for Trent. Got a lot of sight where GX was sitting.
Blocked off the turret. Threaded the needle here for Mimi.
Mimi still actually got swung on by westside. Couldn't pick up that second kill. GX slowly finding their way back in as Jawgemo getting the plant and getting it down, but not before two of his teammates go down. GX play the retake. Beautiful. G2 this time. Pushing up on green, looking towards B.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
They will get that plant down. The rest of GX still getting through, and already bodies start dropping on G2. Joliinaa and Runner on the lead of it, and Runner makes this a 2v2 affair. Hunter's Fury to come out immediately from westside, try to force G2 back, but it's still GX's chance to respond.
As they're playing this retake split, right, you've got the flank coming in here from Purpo. Westside trying to pull all that attention towards Snowman. This timing could be so good.
You can find it. Here is Purpo, one. Purpo dashing right towards him. Gonna find the peak. You're gonna get the kill. A little better than your standard eco, but an advanced position for Purpo. And it doesn't work out. He goes down. Jawgemo makes him pay. Took a little bit of damage, but you'll absolutely take that if you're G2.
And it gives this chance for Trent to pick up a Vandal in hand as well.
Spike down A.
Not how GX wanted things to go here, so post timeout.
It's a big risky play, I think, to even slot Purpo into Nest there. The fact that you're giving away one of the rifles that you have in hand. Now stuck in a 2v4.
Looking for that info. Trent does get a little bit of it. The wraparound, Miyori will at least find a kill as Miyori and Joliinaa, the game changers, GIANTX squad. But the Hunter's Fury gonna force them back, and no chance. G2 also holding line on the back end through two.
A push that we've seen consistently from her in previous series on Icebox.
Good bit of damage on Purpo as well. Oh, hang on. Will get caught. Westside gets that pick.
You did good.
There is the Thrash available for the retake here in the hands of Runner as well. It will come out towards screens, clearing out backside.
Will you find anything? Won't get anything out of it, but you do at least hear those shots fired. With a dizzy up for G2. The wall falls, and the bodies start to drop. Still a trade, still even. Joliinaa took a little bit of damage. G2 full health across the board, but Runner at least made this one. Again, getting a trade though. Valyn finding one. Oh, hang on a second. Westside! That space. Maybe G2 waiting to see if GX get a little bored. G2.
Harbor, ultimate to work with here. Manages to come out to clear out the space, forcing Purpo off the angle.
Powers out.
G2 will push it forward. They keep zoning Westside out. Wall up to give that coverage.
Right there.
GX calling the numbers. Figuring out where G2 are. You got one sitting cubby side on site. Gets dizzied, gets knocked out. And there is Runner and Westside, the duo that ripped it apart on Icebox last time in Spotlight Series. Come away with 2 big frags and will make this hold on yellow a difficult one for G2. The util starts to drop, trying to keep Runner off that site. But slowly but surely, G2 are getting the kills. Hang on a second. Hold on a minute. G2!
Towards that A site, you had 2 pushing out towards mid with Purpo and Runner.
The hold on green for now. Dizzy immediately gets shot. Aggressive spot on this yellow side for Purpo. Another Dizzy, this time lands the mark for G2. Now slowly taking that space. And we're looking towards yellow. Finally, Purpo actually caught a couple of knives there. Everyone dropping on G2. And there you go, GX. Easy as you like, taking them all down. But Trent, he's been nasty so far in the back map and a half. Slowly push it forward. That spike right there. He's got it. And we'll run quickly to get that one out.
Having to stick the plant here as well. Diligent play from Miyori. Looking for an opportunity to buy Purpo some time on this rotation towards mid.
Started on a 1v3 for Trent. Post plant. 1v2. 1v1. Miyori, the last alive here. Trent moving across. Miyori has to play this. Trent can wait as long as he wants. As soon as he hears the defuse, he goes. Miyori knows he's lurking around somewhere. Has to start. Knows where it's planted for. Trent swing in. Miyori not sure where Trent's sitting. And I think Trent a little confused exactly where Miyori was initially. Finally has the info. Miyori will get the kill! Trent falls to his death, and GX tie it up. Of 2 potential lurks catching each other. But it will be a fight to control B. Harbor wall up to zone them out. GX will have to concede that ground. Play for the retake. Firing through, hoping you could maybe catch somebody. Viper's Pit as well. That's going to make this a bit difficult for GX. And Purpo does not care. Will rush right in as the health drops. Oh, wait a minute! Whoa, Purpo, whose Viper's Pit is that? Apparently, it's his. Runner has control of it, but GX actually get a 2v2. Not a lot of health, not a lot of time. Trent, one of the ones alive, has been excellent, and he's still great. Looking for that info. GX keep trying to take that space. They hear the Harbor ult out. G2 want to take that space, and they will. Moving off as GX trying to reposition, and no plant for you. Will go down, and another one. GX slowly were finding their way, but all of a sudden, Mimi and Valyn both turn it around. And now G2, 3v3 affair as they get the plant. A quick peek. Oh, jawgemo! Was it even a peek? He went so fast. And Miyori last left in the 1v2. Miyori killing that util. Don't got time.
Not planted for them. Gonna go for the tap. Isolate a fight.
Try to get them to look. Forget they're gonna hold this time. Little quick peek and nice pincer.
Have been relatively consistent with these pistol rounds. G2 have stolen a couple away though in this series. Happy to give up this B site. Joliinaa
has the look. Has a pop, a little bit of damage. Trying to shoot through the wall.
A lot of damage.
That will make life hurt a little bit for G2 on the wraparound. Everyone posted up for GX. They have the position. They have the shots, but the first trade works out. GX start taking them all down, but look how much damage was done on GX's side. That's a winnable 2v4. Mimi pushing up as well.
Last
A little
player
poke.
standing.
Vania goes
Green
down as well as this push over to A.
They're not buying it though on the side of G2. You know, all that presence walking up over towards that A site. Just really looking to thread the needle.
Purpo, it'll be a close peek on screen. Trying to leave. You'll take a little bit of damage on your way out.
Right there.
Valyn got the call, saw him walk under just as they got underneath, and the shock dart will hurt Miyori a little bit. I'll make the trade potential a little hard. Shock dart again, this time misses the mark. And they try the double peek support, get a little bit of a peek out, wall out, and they get a frag. Valyn doing some work there, forcing GX back a little bit. Trying to hang on the other side. Mimi also catching GX out. Not the way they want this round to go.
30 seconds left.
G2 on the retake. Dizzy up, Dizzy out. All stacked up on screen side. Oh, Purpo and Runner. Purpo getting 3 of them. And G2, despite the agent advantage, all walk into the gunfire.
Placing swarm grenade.
And that makes life a little harder
Swarm
here.
grenade out.
What does Vania have in store for GX? Trying to flush them out. And just survives. Trying to flush him out again, but time is not on her side. Starting to push up.
One enemy
And there you go,
remaining.
got the first one, has to stick this.
Right now.
And hold for the first half of it. Gotta turn around and get the pick, and Vania can't do it. On attack, but I mean, like you said, the adjustments have been great. Runner throwing the thrash out. All of G2 back a little bit, but Purple will happily take it. And that's several times we've seen GX use that thrash as bait, force G2 back,
Spike planted.
and then take the picks. Purple following right behind it. GX get
Right
that
there.
first frag. They get the plant. Now they're gonna make this the affair for G2. However, affairs are in order for GX. For GIANTX.
Toxins going up.
Long information gathering session, but a quick peek there from GX. The Dizzy's thrown out. G2 will slowly start working their way back over to B as the spike is down, and GX have made their plans known. Now taking advanced control of the site, taking down that mid lane, and hoping to get those kills. They are getting them. All 5 still up. Joliinaa took a ton of damage for the effort.
Revealing area.
I think that they're looking to push forward there, right? Making it a bit more uncomfortable. The Thrash having to come out a little bit deeper on site, giving a bit more time to try and shoot that out. Is going to connect with one, but lots of cover to be provided.
Oh, but they weren't looking right against yellow. Didn't expect Trent to be looking right there. Trent, the double shock dart. They got the call out, but oh, well. Runner, of course, on the get-go, on Icebox. We saw it happen earlier in the Spotlight series, and you're seeing it happen now, but Mimi does find one. A lot of damage done.
Yep. Lockdown out as well. Immediate counter with the Hunter's Fury to deny any space creation for the defenders in this must-need round here for G2.
And G2 are gonna have to just find a way to just go, get those trades, but you gotta be intelligent about it as they get down. They drop, 1 left, none
All
left.
the way otherwise.
Been completely shifted in their favor. Despite how back and forth it was, turns out GX were just playing for attack. A slow push up towards the B side. A little peek over green. And that will
Spike wings.
give them the confidence.
Placing swarm.
They'll get the plant. Util in response comes out, but the plant still gets out. Now the timer is ticking. The tournament is ticking for G2.
You also have the Thrash available here for Runner into this post plant as well. Just off that contact.
They played the hands well, but at the end of the game, it's time to show your hand.
Monster on the loose.
Bets have been placed. Thrash is out, looking for the picks. Who is it? It's Purpo. Getting the first frag. Valyn off the table. Purple finds another. It looks more and more like it's GIANTX's to lose. GIANTX, the VCT Spotlight Series, hanging on, winning.
Roster
GIANTX.
where we've seen so much depth throughout the entirety of Spotlight Series. So much confidence that has built up here as well. And for Westside, what a debut on the big stage to his first land being able to take home a trophy.